Wojak, a 30-year-old who has always felt like life passed him by, spends most of his time scrolling through news feeds, overwhelmed by the endless flood of negative stories. He's what people call a doomer, someone who struggles to see a future in a world that feels increasingly bleak. Wojak works a dead-end job, lives paycheck to paycheck, and feels trapped in a cycle that he can't seem to break. His dreams of financial freedom and a fulfilling life feel hopelessly out of reach. One night, as Wojak sits in his dimly lit apartment, he stumbles upon an online article about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. The article explains how Bitcoin, a decentralized digital currency, has changed people's lives by growing in value over the years. Wojak remembers hearing about Bitcoin a decade ago when it was worth just a few dollars, but he brushed it off as another passing trend. Now, with Bitcoin nearing $30,000, Wojak feels a pang of regret, but also a spark of curiosity. He dives deep into research, learning about the blockchain, the history of Bitcoin, and the philosophies behind it. He spends days scrolling through forums, watching videos, and analyzing price charts, feeling a strange sense of excitement and fear. Despite his pessimistic outlook, Wojak feels an urge to take a risk, something he hasn't done in years. With his savings barely covering a few months of rent, Wojak knows he has little to lose. Finally, he decides to invest a modest amount, buying $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. He watches the price daily, sometimes hourly, hoping for a quick return. But soon after, the market takes a downturn, and Wojak's $1,000 investment drops to $800. He panics, feeling he's made a huge mistake. Thoughts of giving up cross his mind, but something tells him to hold on. Weeks turn into months, and Wojak watches as Bitcoin experiences dramatic ups and downs. The volatility is nerve-wracking, but Wojak becomes fascinated by the potential of digital currency. Slowly, he adds a little more of his savings, committing to hold long-term. He follows the motto he learned online, HODL, hold on for dear life, and resists the urge to sell, even as his investment wavers. One day, Wojak wakes up to find Bitcoin soaring in value. News channels and social media are buzzing with excitement as the price hits new all-time highs. Wojak's $2,000 investment has now grown to over $50,000. Disbelief washes over him. Could this really be happening? For the first time in a long time, he feels a glimmer of hope. He continues to hold, staying calm through small dips, trusting his decision. Then, the big moment arrives. Bitcoin reaches the unbelievable milestone of $100,000 per coin. Wojak's modest investment has turned into over $100,000. Stunned, he stares at the screen, hardly able to process what he's seeing. He remembers the years of feeling stuck, and now, in a twist of fate, he finally sees a way out. Wojak cashes out a portion of his profits, deciding to pay off his debts and secure a stable foundation for his future. He uses part of his earnings to take a trip he'd always dreamed of,